Hello everybody, I'm Serta and welcome back to Alchemy Factory. I say welcome back, but this is a brand new demo. A lot of changes have happened since the last time I played this. Not much to talk about. It's a little factory game with conveyor belts. Lots to do. Let's get stuck in. Right, I've named the game and look at that, multiplayer. So this game's going to have multiplayer. That should be interesting. Anyway, let's confirm and we'll start. We're in. So we've got a tutorial. We need to do the whole WASD thing. We'll run around, buy logs from the merchant, but there's this little wooden thing here. So we can inspect it. And we've got a main quest. We need to submit 20 large wooden gears. And we get some flax as a reward with some money. So let's go and buy the wood. That's limestone. That's wood. What else have we got? We got iron ore. And that is pretty much what we can get here. So we'll hit E. Now, one of the major changes in this is that the cash is now a solid item. So it's not something that's just a number on the screen. It's an actual asset. Now, we're supposed to buy a plot of land. So I assume we come over here, E to inspect. And how much do we have? We've got 9,800. So we can unlock. And up at the top, we're on level 1, day 1. Not sure what that other one is with a little star in it. The time is 11:48, so there's a day-night cycle. And there's different types of money. So I assume that's gold, silver, and bronze. We've got 5,800 bronze. And we've got a dude walking through the street with a sickle looking quite menacing. So now they want us to build a wooden table. Now, I've played this before, and I made some mistakes. But we have a table in slot 1 on our hotbar. And I'm going to try and do this a little bit better than I did. The last time I think I put this table right on the edge and it wasn't really a good place for it. Bear in mind that you can buy more plots and you can take out walls and rebuild buildings. So it's pretty amazing. Let's start off with the table. And then I've got to do the research on the table saw. And I think you press Z. Yeah, there it is. Table saw. Start research. There's a cost of 100 bronze coin. And that is done. So now we can make a table saw. So build a table saw, and that needs 180 wood. No, it doesn't. We have 180. It only needs 5. So there we have it. And I'm going to have this come in from this direction. You know, I should have rotated this table. See, this is a table saw, but it can go on the ground. Can I pick this up? X. So that's delete mode. Am I able to actually make a table if I break this one down? It looks like I am. All right, good. So we'll X this. So you select it and then confirm with F. There we go. That's gone. Now, let's try that again. So Q, open that up, and I'm going to put it this way around. And I'm going to leave a little bit of space. Space is not going to become a problem. The area that we have to work in is not just the small area. It's huge. Anyway, that means I can remove this one as well and rebuild. And R to rotate. And I'll put it, let's see, how does it look over here? Yeah, that looks pretty good. We'll put it over there. So now we've got to place the logs into the table saw. So just add logs. Good. And we can press E to inspect it. And it is working on the logs. So it produces 30 planks per minute using 0.2 logs per minute. So the logs go quite far. But we have more stuff to research and build because this is not going to work the way it is. So research the grinder. And start that research. And then we got to research the conveyor. And there's the conveyor. And I like that we get into conveyors really early. There's also a small storage box that I am definitely going to research as well. Just have a look at this research tree while we're here. So we've got level 1 stuff. And the only thing we have to do there is the inclined conveyor belt to finish that research. We got a level 2 where there's stone crushing and processing and seed plots. Because there's plants and stuff in here too. This is amazing, this game. So now we can build a few things, and we need to produce a large wooden gear. So grinder, I don't think that does the gear, does it? I'll need to remind myself. And we can do that by pressing O. Material production, basic production, table saw, stone crushers, consume material. Okay, that's going to make planks, automated processing, grinders, crucibles. All right, well, I'm assuming it's the grinder because, oh, look at that. Got some planks came out. So let's go number 6 and... I'm going to throw this over there, and I'm going to maybe do a couple. I'm going to press 7, get a conveyor belt, and plug it into those 2. I think I could have got 3. Let's try that again, and then I actually can't remember if we need to store planks. We might. Let me get rid of that. We'll just kick this one out. Actually, you know, I'm going to leave it there. Let's put a storage box in here. Now, there's different variations on the storage box. So if you press T, it does different things. So I'm going to rotate this, and I want to store some planks because we're going to need them for something or other. I'm going to put that over there. We'll get the conveyor belt. Drop that in. Oop, that wasn't right. There we go. The conveyors, the way the conveyors work in this is really good. So now once these machines are full, they will be doing something or other, so we can inspect this grinder, and that's going to be making large wooden gears, which we should probably store. So I'm going to put another box down here, and maybe I'll do it this way. Yeah, so that's going to go over here, and then we can go back to our belts and drag a belt down into there. And there is production of our large wooden gears, and it's going into a box. Pretty good. Let's see, do we have anything in here? Yeah, we got 26 planks. I'll grab those. And as you can see, if I press on my inventory, there's our gold, and it stacks to 5,000. Sorry, copper. So it's not bronze, it's copper coins. And we needed to collect 10 of the large gears. We've got 17. I'll grab those. And then we can go and deliver this. So inspect, and oh no, we needed 20. Why is it? Why did I think 10? Never mind. Yeah, now we have them. And we hop over here, inspect, and submit. Boom, now we have new materials. So we got limestone and we got flax seeds. Confirm. And if we hop in here to inspect it, we have another main quest, and that is to produce linen rope. That will give us iron ore as a reward. Now this is probably all going to move and change around, but for now it's good. We'll get another table, put a table down over here. I've got to buy limestone first. So let's hop in here, go and buy that 600. And then we're going to need to do some research. So in here, now before we move on, I think I would like to do this inclined conveyor. It's going to be very useful. That's done. So all the level 1 stuff is done. Then we're going to need to do the stone crusher. 230 research cost. Takes a little bit longer to do. And then we're going to need to build a stone crusher. Right, that is done. So, one stone crusher. And stone crusher, we'll do a similar sort of thing over here. Wonder if I shouldn't have spaced it out a bit. Maybe that's an idea. So I'm going to remove this table and put this... Oh, hang on. Daily summary. Oh, we finished our day. So we spent 800, we got some wood, we got some stone. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to space this out. At this stage, we don't really need anything connected. So let's get that stone crusher. I'm going to do the same kind of thing. Oh, I'm missing some large gears. So let's go and pick them up. Got a whole bunch of them now. Rotate that into place. And then we're going to add our limestone. There it goes. We can inspect this. And we're taking 0.1 per minute to make 20 per minute. So that stone's going to last us a bit. Now we need to research the processor. So we hop in here, and there's the processor, and start that research. And the next thing is going to be the mortar. The processor is done. So we can grab the mortar, start that research, and then it wants us to build the processor. And there it is. And it's going to work, I suppose, similar to that side. So we'll put that in, and we'll do 2 of them because space. I'm not sure I can fit storage in here. I actually can. So let's change the type. We'll put that down. But now what is this going to produce? I don't know if I need to store the little stones, but I will anyway. So we'll grab that and drag it all the way down. And that is happening. Now that that's plugged in, I need to hop in here, change the recipe to recipe not set. Select recipe, mortar, confirm. We'll do that for both of them. And that is done. So those are producing mortars. And then I will get another, and then I'll get another little storage box. And I'm going to put that in right there. Conveyors into there. Did I have these the right way around? I did. Let's go and have a look at what they're doing. Ah, yeah, they are working. There we go. So now we're getting mortars. We're getting the large gears. Now I'm going to buy flaxseed from the merchant. So let's hop to the merchant. Oh, it's a merchant inside. Oh, this has changed as well. Nice. Right, flaxseed. E. We've got our flaxseed. Then I've got to complete the research for a seed plot. So we hop into research. There's the seed plot. Do that. It looks like I need to get more wood. So I will go and buy a couple more logs. At least one more. And add the logs. Perfect. Now I need to build the seed plot, which is raw material production. And I'm going to put the seed plots, oh yeah, I need to pick up the stone. That's what we needed the stone for. I got some stone. It's a little slow, so obviously you're going to need a lot more of these to keep things smooth. So I'm going to put a seed plot over there, and then quick plant to plant the flaxseed. There it is. Go inside the shop, build a medium shelf, and assign the shelf to sell mortar. So, build menu. Let's see, medium shelf. And for now, that is just going to be over here at the door. Got that right. Assign a shelf to sell mortar. So, E, mortar, confirm, and then go and fetch the mortars that we've made. Only 8 of them. And we can go and restock. Super. Processor customer checkout is the next thing. I like our bed is now... Oh, there used to be an upstairs. And there's a back door over here. Okay. Thank you very much. Congratulations on completing the tutorial. Remember, the Great Alchemy Adventure has only just begun. Tips, random quests on the mission board often offer generous rewards. Short on funds for production expansion. Try applying for a loan. Prioritize researching catapults and automatic cashier upgrades to free yourself from the grind of restocking and manual checkout. Perfect. Well, there you go. I have a couple left, so let's restock. And then we're going to scale everything up. Let's see what other research we need to do. We can make small wooden gears, which will get us to large storage boxes, but we want to do linen thread. So let's start that, because we want to get to ropes. And I feel like I shouldn't have put this on a table. I might need to move all of this. We finished researching. Let's go and see what our next mission is. Oh, customer. And he's taken 5 mortars. Wow. Nice. Thank you, dude. That means I need to go and get more mortars. Now, you can sell anything in this game. So I'm going to sell... Maybe I'll wait until I've got the small gears before I start selling gears. In the meantime, I'll just let this stock up. Oh, we've got a lot. Nice. So, restock. We do already have flax. So if we go to the build menu, I have to remind myself... Maybe I'll put another table in. What the heck. We're going to take most of this down anyway. What kind of space did I leave? Quite a lot. About that much. Okay, so I'm going to put 3 grinders down. Inspect the grinder. If I put in a little storage box and I rotate, change the type, rotate that around. Okay, I didn't need to go that far over. I can go to there. Get rid of those and then put these back. I can't remember if it was a processor or a grinder. I could look it up. Or I could just do this. And then hop in here and drop in the flax. And let's see what happens. Yeah, there we go. It's turning it into flax fiber. Now, I think I need the processors. So I'll grab the processors and pop a couple of those in. And I'll leave a little bit of space. Oh, I'm out of timber. So we'll grab what we've got. We'll pop this in. And then I'm going to bring the belt out with a plan. I don't know if I'm going to need the flax stuff that comes out of here. So I can do it like this and then bring it around, put it there and bring that into those 2. And then go in here and can I set the recipe? I can. There's the linen thread. Confirm. And do that for the other one as well. Done. So now this is going to have to come out. So we'll bring a belt out for this to there. Get another little wooden box. Rotate that. That will be fine. And attach that belt in. Right. So we've got linen thread now. Oh, yeah. Hi, customer. And done. Thank you. We also have more flax over here. So we'll harvest that. Use the seed. No, it doesn't give us seeds back. Unless it does. Nope, just flax. So I will drop that flax in. Actually, that was the wrong way. Needed to do it like that. Back into research. Let's see where we're going. We want linen rope. Let's research that. Just remind myself what I was aiming for. Yeah, 50 rope. And we have finished researching rope. So is that another processor? Honestly, I don't remember. I can't fit another table in over there, so I'm going to do it over here. I'm already making it difficult for myself. But is it another one of those? We will check it out. And I need some timber. I'm going to need to get some more wood. So while I'm thinking about it, we'll queue that up. Now eventually you'll get automatic deliveries. Right, the time is 8:49. Let's get this sorted out. Processing, we will... Now we can switch form on these as well so that they reversed. Maybe a good idea in this situation. I don't know how many we need. I'm not sure of the processing speed, but we can just run this over to there. Hop in here, set this recipe to be rope. Confirm. And here comes the thread, and that's going to go in here and make rope. And I didn't quite set this up correctly. So for now, I am going to just get a little storage box and put it at the end. End of the day. Okay, we spent some cash. We spent quite a bit on wood. We sold some mortars. Great. And I am out of planks again. But now this plank box is going to fill up because the gearbox is filled up. Good. So I'm going to put this over here and I'm just going to run a conveyor from there over to there. And that's fine. If I need to put more in, I will. But it looks like it's doing pretty good right now. So it takes 20 linen thread per minute and it puts out 10 rope per minute. These are each putting out 20 per minute. Okay. So I could definitely do another one of these. Right, so processor, just keep it the same as that. And you just put it in and the belt just automatically connects. That is so good. And we can plug that one in kind of like that. I have to say the belts in this game are really, really good. All right, well, there you go. We are producing rope now. And we already have 20 in storage. Super. Let's sell some more stuff. So I'm going to get the mortars. It's only 7. That's because I ran out of stone. So let me go and buy some more limestone. And I might as well get some more wood because I'm going to get it anyway. Wood is added. Limestone is added. So this will carry on doing its thing. So this produces 20 per minute. This uses 15 per minute. All right, I'm going to have to adjust my numbers accordingly. Yeah, just to get the efficiency right. Now, I'm not too sure if I should do any more. Well, maybe I should buy some more flax. But I also need to do research. So let's get this one done, the small wooden gears. And have a look over here. We're up to 34. Yeah, flaxseed. For sure. Okay, we finished that research. So we'll get some more flaxseed. That's 400. We'll plant another bed. And this little bed gives us 200 flax eventually. So plant that. This is working. That's working. It's all very inefficient right now, but we'll work on that later. I just want to get it started. It's shelves. We'll quickly restock those. And now that we have the small gears, let's grab this. Yeah, I didn't do this very well. That's okay. We can wrap around. Now, I'm not sure of the inputs, but I think this is the right one. I don't think it's the processor that does the wooden stuff. So, belts. We'll wrap this one around, go up this way, plug into those, and let's see if this automatically does it. You know, it does not. This is the wrong machine. That means we have to move off the table. Yep, it's not the grinder. Just hop in here quickly and go and have a look. Yep, okay, so it is the processor that will make those. All right, well, we'll just quickly get rid of all of these and confirm. Nice to have the bulk delete. And let's see how we can work this. I'll just put them like that. We're not going to have a lot of space. We'll get a box and rotate it like that. Grab our conveyor belts and bring them over there and bring this across to... Oh no, I don't want that. We'll bring it to there. I'm going to have to remove this box and replace it. That means that this one's got to change direction. That will go in there. Now, can I have a T? I'll go there. Yep, there we go. And then I've got to set the recipe on these two processes. So, small wooden gear, confirm. And the same on this side. All done. And that is taking stuff in now. 5 per minute produces 15 per minute. Great. These are each making 10 per minute. So this is actually a good ratio. 3 of the grinders to 2 of the processors. By now we should have some rope. Let's go and have a look. 61. Very nice. Let's go and deliver that. Oh, and I've got customers. I haven't been watching. And submit. And we're now good with cash. And we also got some sage seeds. Did we? Oh, no. These are new materials. I don't know if we got them. No, we didn't. But we did get some iron ore. Right. Customers. Thank you. And that, and that, and that, and thank you so much. And we're out. A restock. And we continue. So now what I want to do with these little gears is grab a bunch of them and put them into a box. So let's go in here. We set them to small wooden gears, confirm, and then just restock the heck out of them. We can make some more cash. The next main quest is quite far away, but we do have other quests, so we could get 200 planks, and that'll give us some rewards. We can get a few bits and pieces, more cash rewards, and then we have another one. Now, some of them have a time limit. This one expires in 2 days, and we can pin it. I'm going to have to see if I can get that right. Really? You're here for, 5 years. Nice. Thanks. So we're waiting for this flax to mature, and I think I want to get a couple of those quests done. But we need to buy, well, it would be good to have some wood and some limestone in hand. So we'll get that, and we'll go and get ourselves another flax, and we'll come back and sort out a customer. Thank you very much. And let's go and see what we can research, because we have the cash to do it. So we have access to level 3, but we could get a large storage box. So we'll start that research and get that out of the way. And then we're going to hop over to this side. And that is finished. Now we can just sort these people out. And that's that. How are we doing? We have a few left. And we need to add our limestone that we bought. And our wood. And we can harvest our flax and replant with G. Pop the flax in the box. Good. More customers. And then back into research. Now, I do want to get conveyor lifts. They are extremely important. This is new, a trash barrel. Trash barrel with 4 conveyor belt inputs, emptied each night. So if you wanted to throw things away. I don't know why you would want to do that. If it's costing you to make them. There's the catapult, so automatic loading of your shelves. Stone furnace, maybe not a bad idea. The assembler, which I can't remember. And, well, the healing potion is next on our list of things to do. I think I want to go this way because there's this workbench for crafting and upgrading accessories. That might be a good thing to get. So let's do that. We'll go this route. And that's quite expensive. Research is getting pretty costly now. So let's have a look in here and go to this random quest. Can we do that? Large wooden gears, mortars, and linen rope. So we've got large wooden gears. We've got mortars, and do we have much rope? Oh, not much, but maybe enough. Let's go and see what we can deliver that's going to give us the best. Okay, this one needs planks for 600. There's no time limit on it. This one I need 25 ropes. They both need 25 ropes. This one needs stone. Let's pick up the stone. I don't know how much I've got of it. I don't think I got very much. Nope, not enough. But I could build myself a large storage box. That needs small gears. And those are over here. Oh, got a lot of those. So when I get myself a large storage box, I don't know, is that necessary? That's more like for production because it's got inputs. Yeah, maybe I won't do that. I'm just worried about my inventory filling up. Right, so on both of these, well, this one I can't do. So I'll pin this one on the HUD. So there it is. And then we can hop over, see if we've got the 25 rope. Oh, got more rope. Good. And hop over here and finish that quest. And we get some cash. Cool. That means we can do some more research. So I'd like to get this workbench. Let's see what that's all about. We can also get linen, which will be better to sell than the rope. What I'd really like to get down to is the automatic farming, which is way down here, the nursery. Yeah, we got a bit of a way to go before we get there. What is that? Supply portal. Purchase a portal available only to senior members of the Alchemy Association. Input required money to acquire the corresponding items. Ah, lab stands are good. Nails, yep. We're going to need to go through that process first. Let us research the linen, and our day is ended. We did spend quite a lot. Now, we don't have a very good supply of flax yet, but we can put them in. Yeah, we'll get there. So let's sell some mortars and sell some more small gears. Get that all stocked up. Man, you can fit quite a few gears into this box. A lot of gears. Oh, wait, that took a while to fill up, but yep, it's full. So the sun is starting to come up. You know you could put that in its sheath, right? Let's see if there are any side quests, any new side quests. There is one here. Oh, that's the one I didn't do. This one needs nails, which I'm not doing yet because I haven't researched iron or smelters or whatever they are. So let's do that stone furnace. We'll start that research. And we have customers. I will take that. And thank you very much. We need the money. Good. We'll automate filling the shelves at some point soon. Right, that is done. So we have the stone furnace. That's for heating, but we can't really do much with it without other items. We do have this workbench though, so let's go and see about that. Oh, that needs nails. All right, well, we don't have a choice. So we are going to come over here and... Now I'm doing like one of each thing just to get the basics sorted out. But that can come over here. And we're going to have to go into research again because we're going to need to get the iron smelter. And we've got customers. And more customer. Good, thank you. And we have finished the iron smelter research, and then we can research the nails, I suppose. Okay, now while that's researching, I'm going to need to get some more supplies. So wood and limestone. I'm not going to buy the iron ore yet, but I will need some more flax. And go and service a customer quickly. Thank you. So here we go. Iron smelter, that goes on top of this, and there's an output to it, and that is where the conveyor lift comes in, although we could use slope conveyors as well. So if I go here, put that down there, yep, we could get stuff down there, good. So we can put the iron ore in there, and then this needs an input. And I think that input, is it wood? Well, eventually it's going to be charcoal. Oh, I don't want to put logs in there, do I? Alright, I can't remember how that works. Let me sort out this customer first. Awesome. It surely isn't planks. I'll grab a stack of planks. It is planks. Hold on. If I take the planks out, why is it not wood though? Yeah, that doesn't work. So planks then. Alright. And they burn super fast. And there are the iron bars. So now we're going to put processors down. Okay, not the assembler. I think this is the processor. So we'll put that down there and that there, and then connect the belts in. Press E, recipe. Yes, this is the nails. Confirm. And same thing on this side. Confirm. So now we're getting nails. Put a small storage box. Just switch that around. I'll have that go that way. Wait, did I have these the wrong way around? No, I didn't. Just plug that in there. Yep, and there's nails. We have nails. So now everything that you make is going to end up making something else, and whatever you make latest down the line is going to be more valuable. And it looks like I'm going to need to get that charcoal sorted out. Let's go and see how that works. That's a conveyor hopper designed to catch and throw items. Now we're not quite at level 4 yet. Let me go and sort out the customer first. Gracias. And we have a total of 6 nails in stock. Is that all? Oh, it's because we are missing the wood. I don't know if I want to put a lot of wood in here. It's really quite expensive. Or maybe I just don't have a choice. So I will grab another stack and then use the smaller stack in here. So that'll be this one. Yeah, there are better burning materials than this. But in the meantime, this is using 0.1 to take 10 per minute. To make 10 per minute, we're good. Now, do I have enough to make that crafting bench? No, I'm still short on rope and nails. I am no longer short on rope. And I still think I'm short on nails. I'm sure that workbench is important. Just need 5 more nails. But it looks like I'm out of wood again. Oh man, this is bad. Oh, this only takes 10 at a time. Oh, I see. Okay, they only stacked to 10 in here. I've still got plenty of iron ore there, so that's fine. And I can replant my flax, I forgot about that. And put wood on and put stone on. Keep everything flowing. I should have another bed and get more flax going. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. And I'll go and buy myself another flax seed. So that's done. And back out to plant. Well, this will be ready in 4 seconds or something. No, that was 6 minutes actually. So it takes about 6.5 minutes for those to grow in real time. Good, got a lot of nails. So let's see about this workbench. And you can kind of build it inside or out, but I think I'm going to build this one inside. It feels like an inside type of thing. And we'll put it back here and inspect. Right, so inventory, blueprint, that needs linen. Inventory level 1, I need linen thread. Okay, so I did need linen thread. Potion belt, I need potion. This one I actually need iron ingots, so I should be storing a few of those up. Gloves. Okay, so I think maybe I should try and do some linen, but I also need a little bit of this stuff stored up. I'm going to change this box. So let's take that box out. We will be removing a couple of bits of belt as well. Confirm that. Small box. Oh, and if you hit the T a few times, it actually goes horizontal. Interesting. So we want that to go there, and then we'll belt those in. So that can go in there and also that way. Like that. That'll give us a store of that linen thread. Was it the linen thread? Yes, it was. But I think now we need the assembler. I could be wrong on this. Let me check in the processor. Yeah, there's no linen in here, and I definitely researched it, didn't I? Did I? I'm pretty sure I did. So it's going to be the assembler then, that I can pull a line off that belt, hop in here, set the recipe, and there is the linen. So we'll confirm that. And I'll have to just put a little box out here as well. So yeah, we'll do it like that. Sort out the belt on this side, and then the input on this side. Done. So when we finally have flax again, I should probably do more of it. I have not been watching what quests... Oh, I haven't been watching my shop either. Good. We've got more income. We need a lot of it. But I think I could probably sell nails. This needs to be switched back on. So I'll drop that in. And we still have 87% of our iron ore. So we'll be able to make lots more nails. Now we've still got about a minute and a half for each of those. So, research. I want to get the conveyor lift. That's a good one. And we will see what random quests are at the end of the day. Yeah, earnings were okay. Expenses were more than earnings. Okay, carpenter request. They want 200 wood. Well, that'll give us a little bit of money. Let's get that one out of the way. Oh, I'm a little short. Let's go see if we can find another one that we can do quickly. That needs some stone. That needs small gears or a lot of nails, but it's good money. That needs some small gears and some linen. So let's do the one with the stone. We'll pin this. It's going to be gone soon. And make sure that we have some stone. Ah, good, we've got stone. But we don't have enough stone. Well, hopefully we can pick up another 18 before the end of the day. Oh, good, we've got our flax sorted out. And we can go and drop those 2 stacks in the box, and they can start working. And we got our first customer for the day. Thank you kindly. I think I need to start planning for the next items to go into the shop, because we are going to run out of money if things keep going like this. Ah, we are out of wood and stone again. So wood, stone, we'll get a couple of flax. It's very expensive. Now you can get loans, so we might look at that, although I don't like getting loans in games. This is all topped up. Iron ore is still doing fine. And I can grab... can we sort this? So rearrange. There we go, that's better. You know, I am kind of tempted to get that large storage box. Oh, hold on, what is number 5? I'm just seeing something that I'm not sure of. So it's just a wooden block, or stone block, or an iron block. No, I don't want to do that. Let's get a large box, and we'll put it over here. And this is where we can just come and drop things in that we don't need. Like, the cash, well, if we take it out of our storage, is it with us? Don't know. Alright, well, that doesn't matter. I'm going to keep it on me. Let's go and plant our flax. We got 21 linen thread. Can't remember how many we needed for whatever we were doing in the workbench. We needed 50. But the blueprint tool, that needs the 20 linen. Did I not set this recipe? Oh, I made a little boo-boo here. It's not the rope that goes in here. So we will remove that. It is supposed to be this stuff. So I'll bring a belt around this way and to there and into there. Alright, we're going to need a lot more of this linen thread. A heck of a lot more. And we need to top this up. So throw some wood in. It's the planks. Man, it's expensive. So yeah, you kind of need to keep a storage of everything that you're producing. And let's go and see, how are we doing with the small gears? We can grab a stack of those and mortars. Oh, 38 of them. Fantastic. Rope. I think I'm going to start selling rope. So that's in there. We don't have many of them. And is this working yet? So we need 120 per minute of the linen thread to make linen. That means 10 linen thread to make 1 linen. That's going to take a while. So I'm not going to focus too much on that. I'll just let it build up. Although this does need to be topped up. So drop this in again. I'm looking forward to this being automated eventually. So we're going to restock. We'll restock all the gears. That's done. Then we can choose rope, confirm, and then does it take a lot? It does take quite a bit. Not sure I want to use all my rope here. Oh, that's fine. We can make more. Let's go and see that, that quest we needed. Oh, we needed rope. And I just used it all. All right, well, we can get more. But the stone was the one that was going slowly. Yep, we have enough stone now. I wonder if I can take some of that rope out. No, it doesn't look like it. Once it's in the storage, it's in the storage. Hey there. 532 monies. That was a good sale. So let's go back to research and see what else we can do. We're going to have to do the potions. So I'll research that. Although the trash barrel and the catapult I need to do as well. Nails are going pretty nicely. Got a lot of them. Have we got our first linen yet? We actually do. We got 2 of them. Great. And we finished the research on the potion. Now the potion's going to need more planters. So I'll put down 1. We're going to have to go and get some sage seeds. We've got a customer taking 7 ropes. Good one. We are short of wood. Yep, we're going to run out of stone soon. We're still pretty good on iron. Alright, so we'll buy a wood, we'll buy a stone, and then we'll buy... Wait, did I get a sage seed? I didn't actually get a sage seed. We'll buy a sage seed and 2 flax seeds, and gosh, there goes the money. Fortunately, there's a customer. Let me just load up over here, and over here, and this will be a sage seed, so pop that in there. 4 mortars and 8 ropes, 480, great, thank you. So we're producing enough to grow and survive. Drop the flax in and replant the flax. And off to service a customer. 3 ropes. Great, thank you. Let's go and see what else there is around. We have lavender, sage, flax, red currant, chamomile. That's aloe, gentian. Okay, well, there's a lot of stuff. What do you have? I am not sure. Rotten logs. Coal. There's coal. Oh, unlocks at level 6. Over here we have an automatic cashier. Unlocks at level 4. Oh, must remember that. Portal sigil. Gelatinaceous gridlock. Okay. And a meteorite. Quite a bit of stuff around. Sort out some customers. Awesome. And thank you. Restock. Now, I don't think I'm going to sell much more rope. I mean, it sells really well, but not entirely sure about it. Mortar, thank you. Okay, let's see if I can get that linen rope sorted out. It's over here. 5. Perfect. Let's go and get some more cash. Hop over here, and there it is. Submit. Excellent. See what else there is. I need 25 more rope and a lot more nails. But that'll give good money. Unfortunately, there's only 1 day to do that. And this one's not going to happen because linen is way too slow and I need it for something else. So I need 200 planks for this one. Carpenter request. How many planks do I have? Oh, look at that. Plenty. Off we go. Let's get the carpenter request done. Submit. And we got more coin. Life is good. And more coin. And that means that I can maybe do some more research. So catapult it is. And then I can hop in here. Get some more of this in so that we can carry on. The iron smelter is still fine. And we finished that research. Shop customer. So the sage has got 4.5 minutes left. The flax has got 2.5-ish. I think we're looking okay. Alright, so we can also have a look at V. What is this? Oh, materials. So these are all the raw materials. And it tells you where it's crafted if it's unlocked. Wait, this is unlocked. Oh, processor. Used in crafting. Oh. So once we unlock things, it'll tell us what other items they're used in. So this one, we can see linen thread is used for rope and for linen. 1 in a processor, 1 in an assembler. Tells you how many we've crafted in total. Amazing. Wood right now is used in large wooden gears, but there are 3 other items that it's used in. Sage is used to craft sage powder. And we grow it at the planter. Yeah, this is good. And there's something else that flax goes into, but we don't know what that is yet. Cool. So goods. Yep, these are goods that we can sell. potions that we can sell. And there's the price as well, at the end of the day. And once again, we spent more than we earned. Thank goodness for those bonuses. So yeah, you can see the price that these things sell at. So if I'd sold the large wooden gear, they would have been 5 each, but I make small wooden gears, I get 8. Rope 36, linen 185, but that really takes a long time. Nails 14, yep, good. Wait, there was something else, devices. Ah, okay. So crafting devices. So there's information on everything. I suppose while I'm standing around, I could do more research. So trash barrel, hopper conveyor. I think I need the hopper conveyor and the lab stand more than anything. The lab stands are really cool. So maybe I'll just research that first. Let's hop in over here and have a look at what quests we have that we could probably do. That's quite a lot of money. I need 25 rope. Another 25 rope. And this is urgent. They need 75 healing potions, which I'm not making yet. So unfortunately, that's not going to fly. But I could do this one. The carpenter request. I have everything on me. Submit. It's a good start to the day. Let's grab some more mortars. Just rearrange and restock the mortars. Hop in here. Top it up with some wood. Let that iron carry on going. We need wood. We need stone. These have happened. So I'm going to chuck the flax in. Let that carry on going. Buy some wood and some stone. So eventually it does get easier because you get automatic delivery places that you just place your order and it arrives and fills up a belt and it all gets fed in. But when that happens, then I can start rearranging how this is all laid out. Because that was my mistake before. I had things too close to the edge and I couldn't get my items to the window to get launched into the storage. But I am pretty keen on getting the automatic checkout. That's going to be a huge help. Right, everything is happening here. This is all full. So I'll grab another stack of those. I don't need stone directly. And I've already taken the mortars out. They are starting up again. We have 5 linen. And we have some rope. I will grab the rope. We also have nails, which I will take. Let's go and see if we can deliver anything. Okay, so the main quest is that we need more rope to deliver that, more rope for that, but also lots of linen that we don't have. Okay, we're waiting for rope. Hello, sir. Thank you. I also need to collect some more linen thread. Let's see if we've got any of that so we can upgrade our inventory. Oh yeah, we got tons. And shopper, thanks. Now it's not highlighted, inventory level 1, but I have enough for it, so I can craft. Cool. What has that done for us? Looks like we got an extra row on the side. I actually can't remember what it looked like before. But there you go. We have a backpack. We should be saving iron ingots so we can get the building tool. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know if we need iron ingots very often. What have I got here? Checkout table. Oh, didn't see that pop up. And a wooden box can be used as a wooden table or a surface to put things on. Let me just do that. And then just top up the wood. And we've got a shopper. Thank you. No one's taking the wooden gears anymore. So now we need 50 ropes to get inventory level 2. Not something I'm rushing towards. We do need to get this healing potion sorted out. I will get there. Gloves. We can do gloves. Let's get the gloves. I don't know what they do, but we've got them now. And there they are. So restocking speed, plus 1 per second. Nice. That's what that does. Okay, potion belt, we need 2 hours less sleep. The building tool allows us to build... Oh, it looks like this is where we start building the actual houses. Nice. And then the blueprints. Still waiting for that linen. And we got 7. Now, I think that means that we'll be able to copy a whole bunch of stuff and then just paste it down. So we'll make little factories, little mini factories that are optimized. And then we can just paste them down. Right, we're still good there. We're okay there. I cannot plant. I don't have seeds. But this is all flowing very nicely. And you can also paint your boxes. Can you paint your machines? No, it doesn't look like it. But you can paint your storage boxes so you can give each resource a different color or each resource type a different color. Okay, those are in. This will keep flowing. We still have half of the iron ore. It does last a while. Right, I have picked up some rope. Is there anything that we can do? Yes. Oh yes, this is a really nice one. That needs linen. That one we can't do. So this is the one, and it's 4,469. Look at that. We got cash now. Let's go in here and have a look at the materials. We want to make the sage powder because that is used with the flax fiber to make the healing potion in an assembler, but we need a grinder to make it first. So we'll grab a grinder and we'll put 3 of them down for no specific reason. We've still got to work out all the numbers on them. And we'll put a little box down, and then we can put the sage into that box. There it is. We only got 180 sage out of that. And I need to go and buy seeds and stuff again. We'll go and do all those top-ups shortly. Feed those in, and that will make the sage powder, which we can put into a box, and that is a little bit of that done. So 20, it's a 1-to-1 from sage to sage powder. And then I would have to bring, or maybe have another setup of grinders. Yeah, I'm going to need more seeds and more beds. So let's do, oh, what am I missing? Stone. No problem there. Okay, I'll go and pick up some more seeds. So I'm going to get 3 sage, 3 flax, and 1 sage, and we'll replant them. I might as well get the wood and the stone while I'm here. So flax, and then this one is sage. Put the stone in, put the wood in. We'll grab some wood out of here because we are running short with that iron processing. Good, that's topped up. Mortars in the shop. I have quite a few of them on me. In fact, if I change this we'll change this one to rope and confirm, and then we'll use 2 of them for mortars. That way we don't have to restock it as often because they only take 6. And we'll figure out, I mean, it's not going to be rope. Not at the moment. We still need a lot of rope. Alright, well, I could be automating the stone furnace, but honestly, I'm not quite ready for that. I want to make sure that I have everything sorted out first, because ultimately this is not going to be taking planks. There are better materials that will come eventually. Let's see if we can get to level 4. So, got to do the trash barrel anyway, so let's do it. And I think I could probably pick up, no, not 10 yet. We're getting there. Okay, we have finished that research. So let's go and do this one. Yep. We're waiting for these to grow. But the end of the day is close now. Good, we have finished that research. So this potion shelf is the last one we need to do under level 3. Does that mean that we'll be able to go to level 4? I really want to get to the nursery. And the crucible, I think that's what we need to make the coal. But those automatic deliveries... No, we're still at level 3. Oh, and here are upgrades. I forgot about these. So let's see what we have here. We have logistics efficiency, belt speed. Okay, we don't really need that yet. Factory efficiency, device production speed. Nah, not really that important right now either. Fuel efficiency, this would be good. And it costs 50 linen. Oh gosh, linen is very important. Fertilizer efficiency, that also costs linen. All of these cost linen and a lot of it. I'm going to have a massive linen setup. Yep, it's going to be big. In the meantime, these are still growing. Nothing more that I can do here right now. But the day has ended. And I didn't have very good earnings at all. Yep, not a good day, but lots of expenses. Fortunately, managed to deliver a few things. Let's see, what's new? Another carpenter request. We need 20 ingots and 60 nails. That will give us the metal storage box. Can't say that I'm terribly excited about that, but we'll get there eventually. This one needs linen. This one needs 270 nails. I wish I could. Yep, we're going to have to scale everything up. Money is going to drive everything. And we've got some early morning customers. Fantastic. And I think they almost cleaned my mortars out. So we have to get up to the next level, and I think that means that we do need to make the potion. And we need 100 potion. So let's see if we can do that. That means I'm going to need 3 more grinders. And I think I'm going to put them... how am I going to lay this out? Let's go and have a look at how we make the potions. So it's in the assembler. It needs flax fiber, 6 of each. Sage powder and flax fiber to make 1 healing potion. Oh, that's pretty rough. So if I choose an assembler, And I have everything I need to make it. And I put that in over here. I could have the grinders for the sage. I suppose they could go straight in, but I'll take them off to the side. They will need an input box. So I will put one in over here. Grab the belts there and into there. And then this belt will come out of here and go into there. Recipe set to healing potion. Confirm. I hope I got the recipe right. Flax fiber. We're going to need some flax to go in over here, and then I'll harvest the rest of it. This side will have the sage, and then we can put this flax in there. And let's see, are we doing it? Yes, we are. Good. Then I can have a box over here, and we'll bolt into that box. And there's our first potion. Good. It's working. Now we just need 98 more of those. Choppers. Thank you, and thank you. So in the post box, main quest, yep, that's 100 healing potions. Carpenter's request is a bit out of reach right now. No, okay. Let's make sure that this is still pumping. We can grab the rope. There's now 8 linen. Wow, linen is super slow. Definitely need to sort that out. Oh, we have 7 healing potions, so that's nice. I'm going to grab those mortars. I'm going to have to restock the shelves very quickly. We need everything. Wood, stone. Do we need iron ore? Yeah, we will need iron ore. So buy that. Oof, that's expensive, but we need it. We're going to have no money after this. We get a sage and another 2 of those. Yep, money is gone. But we got a shopper. And that's in our sale. And we can just pop everything on. All of the plants are planted. This is all working. You know, I'm feeling like I could have had more than one assembler doing this. But anyway, that's fine. This is just the start. Nails. We have a lot of nails, but still not enough to deliver that order. 10 iron ingots. And might as well top up the furnace while I'm here. So I can't do any more research at the moment because I can't do level 4 stuff. It's also super expensive, so yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it anyway. Cool, but we are getting a bit more coin in, so that's great. Yeah, I think I do need to deliver those potions before we can move on to level 4, which will be very exciting because that means that we can automate our farming. I think through this we can automate our deliveries of materials. We can get better fuel for our furnace and a customer. And we can start truly automating this. In fact, we can also get the automatic checkout teller or whatever it is. Over in this area. Yeah, automatic cashier. So I'm really looking forward to this game releasing, but it is in NextFest and this demo is available, I think, until the 20th, maybe beyond. Not sure what the devs are planning on doing. But just so that you know, you can buy, I think, this entire block. Break down all the buildings, rebuild as you like, and have a huge factory area going on. And eventually you'll also even be able to knock down and rebuild your own place. Anyway, if you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments. Let me know your thoughts. And also let me know if you're excited for this kind of game. I like this kind of game. Knowing that I'm doing a little bit of grinding now, although there are lots of machines, but everything will eventually become automated and we'll be able to scale up. We'll be able to have blueprints where everything is efficient and we'll be able to pace down and just really scale this whole place up. We can even build up. So yeah, this is a good one. And I'm going to do more episodes on this because I really enjoy this game. And I was late on the first demo. I only managed to play a little bit, but this one is good. And it's something to look forward to. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. And until next time, cheers!